we're gonna go to our moment section. When we're going through this, there's a little tidbit. I'm gonna do some more research, some more looking into. Like I said, I haven't played any ranked season games yet, trying to build a team up. But some of my friends have told me that if you win a ranked seasons game, you get 5 points, 5 inning points. So if that's the case, that's actually really good. If you guys get a couple ranked season wins in there, that'll help you, and I think that'll help me as well get to that 500 tier today. But these are the moments. Some of these are simple. So here are the moments. Pretty self-explanatory, but we'll go through these, and I have a couple number tallies that we'll go through. So we go to welcome to the show moments. Really simple. You're playing a lot of these on some lower difficulties. Mostly they're just the all one game type of thing, except this one's a 3-inning one. That's the one game. Really simple. Those are so easy. You guys should get those done. We move to the storylines. Now the storylines, you have a chance at getting an 85 Babe Ruth, an 83 Van Zobrist, and a 87 Willie Mays. And then you have also a Harper, one 82 Go Harper, but I don't think you'll be using this card that much later on. Some of these challenges are actually very difficult. The Chicago Cubs has some pretty decent XP. They play in a lot of veteran and all-star. There's nothing higher, but there's a lot. This is a long one that I haven't gone. Well, actually, I could probably do that one right there. But I haven't gone through all this. But some of these are long ones. Like there's one games where you have to play 5 innings. One of them you have to do 8 games, 5 wins, or 20. Like that's a good amount. I don't know if they start you off or if you have to start the very beginning. I don't think they start you at the first inning. But those are some grinds. But you have the Babe Ruth one. Some good experience. See, almost 13,000 experience. The Stubs are decent on these ones, but I have a lot of adding numbers I'm gonna go over with you guys. So we'll just go through the Willie Mays one. Pretty much, a lot of these aren't on the super high difficulties. If they do have a high difficulty, it's at like the very end. Like, see, there's Hall of Fame right there, but I did that. But the one that I'm having a hard time, I'll give you guys. I mean, just letting you know, the one I'm having a hard time. I finally hit a homer with Harper in this one and 2 extra base hits, but it's this one. You literally start the first 7 or 8 innings hitting against a lefty, and like, I don't know, it's not the easiest thing to do, but pretty much just do these. I wouldn't go crazy on them because it's not like the cards you get are. I'm not sure. We'll check out the Willie Mays stuff like later and see how good the card is. But none of these cards are like super crazy. But you guys can see the totals right there: 12,950 XP, 2,500 Stubs for Babe Ruth, 20,000 XP for the Cubs, and 2,100 Stubs. I'm probably gonna start trying to do this one a little bit just because it's decent XP for even at my level. I can't get anything super fast. Willie Mays is 15,500, and you get 1,950 Stubs. The Harper, 12,650 XP and 1,900 Stubs. I'll give you all guys all the numbers in a minute. We're gonna go over to the first inning program or first inning bosses. Real simple. Just go through these. They don't take that long. A lot of these are just one game. This one I did really easy. I only did in like 2 games. But if you look, I mean, we'll kind of look at one of these real quick. Like if you go up to the top, all you got to do is in 2 at bats, you just have to get 1 RBI. In 2 games, you have to win 2 games. You can't lose 1. You can't give up a home run. Super simple. 3 hits, 3 runs, 3 stolen bases. That one's a little harder. My friends have had a harder time with that one. It's the 3 hits, 3 runs, and 3 stolen bases. They've had a little tougher time doing that one, but it's because stealing's definitely interesting. So they're pretty simple. Not too bad. Just go through these, get them. I started to create a player the other day. We'll go through We'll go through it and kind of the ups and downs and what my thoughts on create a player. But I'm starting to catcher since it seemed to be the meta. 4,500 XP, 1,000 Stubs. Poppy Chulo is back. Don't worry, guys. Stay tuned for that this year. But that's kind of the moments. They're gonna be adding more throughout the year. But I will go over some numbers for you guys, and I will post them right on this screen when I'm editing. So I'll go through some notes. So if you complete the so welcome to the moments. If you complete it, that's 2,300 XP, 475 Stubs. If you go down to the storylines, all the storylines added together, 61,100 XP, 8,450 Stubs. So not bad. So the XP, if you're at a lower level, is actually pretty good. And the Stubs at almost 9K, not bad if you're trying to look for some. But I mean, you got to complete all those. So it's a lot of time to get 9K. If we move along, and we go down to the first inning program. That's self-explanatory in itself. You get 10,250 XP, 2,600 stubs. If you do the Diamond Dynasty player like we went over, 4,500 XP and 1,000 stubs. Add all these up together, you will get a grand total of 78,150 XP and 12,525 stub points, or stubs I should say. So you kind of got to weigh your options. I wouldn't recommend moments as the best way to grind XP and stubs for how long some of the missions have taken me. Some of the missions, one or two of them, take me over like a half an hour, 45 minutes just to do it, because sometimes the home runs aren't as meta this year. So I feel like, and even when you're playing Hall of Fame and All-Star in some of these moments, it takes a minute, you know, to kind of get that clack. But yeah, that's pretty much a grand total. Like I said, it'll all be on the screen. It should already be posted on the screen, all the stubs and XP. Now, my last thing that I will go over for this video. Sorry if I've been yawning and I have a couple cuts in here, but I gotta make this video look clean for you guys, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna go to collections. Last night I didn't do any collection, and I was just like, is it worth it, blah blah. Everyone's just like, yes, per time I get a diamond, blah blah, or certain things I'm just putting in collection. I'm like, screw it, let's go over it. So we'll go over the programs and kind of these things real quick. I kind of did some of the stadiums. You can go through these easy. This stadium's real easy. You got to collect bronzes. I still have to do this one, silvers. I'll do that today. Classics, I'm not really going to do classics just because they cost too much. Equipment, I don't do really equipment and stuff right now. It's not my thing. Legends flashbacks, I'm going to go through these because I think this is where I can actually add some of the players that I've gotten from some stuff. But I don't know how far I really want to do this. You get collecting 30, you get 5 show packs, but I'm pretty sure I'm not. Yeah, I'm only 8 out of 30, so I'm not going to go and really do these. Featured programs, it's the same thing I showed you. It's just what first inning, but this is the collection one. There's no point. It's going to cost you about 200,000 stubs right now just to get 10 players. I mean, you probably have 1 or 2 of them from if you got to, you know, some of the choice packs twice and had the pre-order pack. But yeah, and the second inning program hasn't came out yet. Well, wait, actually, oh, it's a voucher. Oh, I didn't even see that. It's a voucher, so you can actually trade in these 3 players and get a voucher for the second inning program. Honestly, I haven't even looked at that yet. It's not good stubs or XP, but oh, see, it's a boost for the second inning program. So if you get these 3 players, I looked at this before, but I didn't look at that. If you get these 3 players, it's new to me, or new that I haven't looked into it. If you get these 3 players, the ones that you get for 300 points, and you can buy them off the market, you will get 75 second inning points, which is actually something I'm probably gonna have to do because I want Gossage anyways. So the starter collections, do the starter collections. Look at this, we'll go through. Super simple. You literally need 1 bronze player. I think you can get any bronze player. I don't think it has to be this Robin Yan. I think it's the card I just locked in. But you can get, like, it's like 1 stadium, 1 player. This one is just 10 basic ass players. Just some more players, pitchers, just players and stadiums. Real simple. Do these super simple. But we're gonna get into what I am going to tell you. Not as much as the best way to make stubs, but the best way to gain XP level. Go right into the live series. I have completed every collection that doesn't need a diamond except the red, since I pulled Votto. So we're gonna go. Look, we'll go through. So I did 10, 15, 16 collections yesterday. I sat here for about an hour and a half, 2 hours. I will be posting kind of just a quick little skim video, probably of just how fast, you know, or how, well, in a fast time of all the process and everything that I did. I put in an order for every single card that I needed. Listen to that, guys. I put in an order for every single card. The only cards that I did not put orders in for were for, like, maybe Matt Chapman, who the only difference in what people were just kept going up and down the market. There was only about 200 stub difference. So I decided, screw it, buy it. And then there were some players that were at about like 30 stubs that didn't have any buy orders or anything. So instead of wasting my time, I just bought them. I supported the guy who sold them. 30 stubs for some of the players. But I don't know how much I've saved, but I probably was able to get another 30, I want to say 30 players or so from just, you know, putting in orders. I sat here for maybe 2 hours or so and just did orders, because you got to think about it. If there's that one player who's listed at 300 stubs, you do 150 that's what the the buy order is the next one you could put at. You saved 150 stubs, and then those little players that are 30, 40, you just can buy 4 players for the stubs you saved if you instead of just buying them outright. I kind of made mistakes in 17 and kind of just didn't know much, or know better, and kind of just buy stuff, try to do things. But now I'm just orders. Didn't take that long. 16 collections later. Like I said, the video is going to be showed right now. I'm not going to give you the exact level that I went from until I explain, because I went from something crazy. I went from like level 47 to 65 by doing these collections. But like I said, the video is going to be posted right now, or another segment to this video, and you will be able to see all about the grind. But I'm going to leave you with that, and I'm going to just let this video kind of go skim through towards the end and just kind of simulate through the 2 hours or so of me doing the collections. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. I touched up on all the best ways I feel besides working the market to get stubs and XP. I went over everything, I should say, but collections are the best way to get XP. Stubs, even if you do everything, there's not a real foolproof way this year, at least that I've seen so far, to just get an exponential amount of stubs and let me make 100k to buy my trade-off programs and stuff. It's not going to happen. Do it for mostly XP. Don't do the moments for XP grinding. Maybe do the moments more for stubs, because the collections you get 1,000 or 1,300 stubs, I think, for doing the full 40-player collection. But when you're spending money on the collections, it's helping you get some money back for players, but it's not supplementing the income you're spending. I spent about, from my inventory, I was at 88k and it ended up about 20k, but from all the little stubs and canceling my buy orders and things that I was doing, I pretty much spent 68k after getting some stubs back and stuff. So I probably spent a little bit more than 68k to do the 16 collections, but I already had a good amount of players. But I supplemented everything by getting those little stubs back, by going on the market, canceling my orders like I just said, and do everything like that. And I was able to stay around that 21k mark once I finally kind of got over that hump and I stayed at that plateau level. But thank you guys for watching the video. Thank you everyone for supporting me, subbing, following me on my Twitch and my YouTube. It's been a big help, big support, and I appreciate all the close friends and everyone that's around me, all my streamer friends that have been supporting me for the last couple of years. If you guys haven't check out MLB The Show retweet. I will post a logo, simple logo that I created for them. It's the newest upcoming Discord for MLB The Show. They have a Twitter. The dude's been doing it for the past couple of years. Great guy, great little organization that we're trying to build up. But take a look at that and have some fun today. But we'll be back on the grind. We'll be Twitch streaming a little bit later once I get this video uploaded and I do a couple things around the house. But stay tuned and have a great day, guys. Peace.